There are many ways that food can impact our sleep and our sleep habits. And so that's what I want to cover for this week's Wellbeing Wednesday. We know that in general, there can be nutrients, enzymes, amino acids, and hormones that will work to regulate sleep schedules and sleep cycles. We also know that there are some foods, such as sugar, caffeine, alcohol, and high acid, that can negatively affect our sleep and our sleep schedules as well. We see that some foods can stimulate the body to produce sleep-enhancing hormones, such as serotonin and melatonin. Other ones can trigger production of things like cortisol that can negatively impact our sleep. When we eat also has a huge impact on our circadian rhythms, on our body's timing, knowing that when our body is digesting food, as well as just triggering our body of when it's time to eat and when it's time to sleep. Not to mention spikes in blood pressure that we can see people experiencing from foods in high sugar, and some different food combinations that can have an impact in general. Now, we do see, for instance, there are some foods that incorporate into your diet that can specifically help and be a bit more sleep-inducing. For instance, tart cherries and tart cherry juice is a large one that people talk about because it has an above-average concentration of melatonin. We also see individuals eating almonds because of the magnesium source that it can be to help in terms of individuals to be able to get more of what they need for their body naturally. Honey, chamomile tea. Kiwi is one that is rich in the anti-inflammatory antioxidants and serotonin-producing compounds, and there's significant research showing that it can help people to be able to fall asleep faster. Not to mention many other foods. Some people talk about salmon, fatty fish, whole grains, leafy greens, and the list goes on and on. But it's also important to note that there are some food culprits that can disrupt our sleep. In general, we see people talking about caffeine as it interferes with our ability to simulate sleep and to recognize when we are feeling sleepy. Alcohol, acidic foods. For many of them, it can cause acid reflux and heartburn, which can disrupt sleep. Same with spicy foods, fried foods, high sodium foods, as well as making sure we're being careful of what we're eating if there are foods that are very difficult to digest that can make sleep unpleasant as well. Be well.